She didn't just pour the wine, she attacked with it. Right in the middle of a billionaire-packed gala, the millionaire's wife marched straight up, raised her glass like a grenade, and exploded it across the black man she thought was beneath her. A server. A nobody. Someone she could publicly break. The entire crowd froze. Phones came out. She lifted the glass again, ready for a second strike. But the man she just drenched didn't step back. He smiled. A cold, controlled, terrifying smile, from someone who could erase her whole world with one phone call. Imagine this: crystal chandeliers sparkling, champagne flowing, old money laughing, and one of the most exclusive galas of the year. And there was Aiden Cross, quietly walking in, dressed perfectly, no entourage, no flash. He wasn't here for attention. He wasn't here for applause. He was here for one reason only: to watch the Hale family when they thought no one important was looking. Because that same morning, Aiden had signed a $2.4 billion partnership deal with Grant Hale, the man everyone called a business genius. Aiden just wanted to see who they really were, when the cameras weren't rolling. He didn't have to wait long. Veronica Hale spotted him across the ballroom. Her eyes narrowed, lips curled. She didn't see a billionaire. She didn't see the most powerful investor in the room. She saw someone she decided didn't belong. She cut through the crowd like a knife. "Excuse me?" she snapped, stopping inches from his face. "What are you doing in the VIP area?" Aiden glanced around calmly. "Just enjoying the event." Veronica laughed, loud enough for everyone to hear. "This section is for donors, not staff. Which catering company sent you?" "I'm not staff," Aiden said quietly. "Oh?" She stepped closer, voice dripping venom. "Then how did you get past security? Did someone leave the service door open again?" People nearby started chuckling. Aiden stayed calm. "I was invited." Veronica leaned in, whispering so only he could hear, but loud enough for others to catch it. "Not to my event. People like you don't attend galas like this. You serve at them." The air shifted. Guests pretended not to watch, but every eye was locked on them. Veronica reached for a passing server's tray, grabbed a full glass of red wine, and raised it high, cruel smile spreading across her face. "You want attention?" she hissed. "Here it is." And she poured it, slowly, deliberately, straight down his chest. Red wine soaking into his white shirt, dripping onto his shoes, splashing across the marble floor. Gasps ripped through the ballroom. Phones up. Some people flinched. Some just watched, entertained. Aiden didn't move. Didn't flinch. Didn't wipe a single drop. Veronica wasn't finished. She grabbed a second glass. "You should be grateful I'm not calling security," she sneered. "Or should I? Maybe they can walk you back to whatever door you crawled in from." A waiter tried to step in. "Mrs. Hale, maybe." "Quiet!" she barked. "This is my event. My rules." Aiden looked around slowly. Hundreds of eyes. Hundreds of witnesses. Hundreds of people silently agreeing, or silently pretending they didn't see. Then, he smiled. Slow. Controlled. Dangerous. Veronica frowned. "Why are you smiling?" Aiden stepped forward, voice low but clear enough for the front rows to hear. "Because I didn't come here alone, and you're about to find out why that matters." Right on cue, the ballroom doors flew open. Grant Hale came rushing in, face white, sweating, board members scrambling behind him. "Veronica!" he hissed, grabbing her arm. "What did you do?" "What I always do," she said proudly. "Handle the situation. This man was disrupting everything." Aiden chuckled, just once. Grant froze. Color drained from his face. "Oh no. No, no, no." Veronica rolled her eyes. "Why are you panicking?" "It's just..." Grant gripped her harder. "Do you know who that is?" She scoffed. "Some worker pretending to be somebody." Grant looked like he was about to collapse. "Veronica, that's Aiden Cross." She blinked. "Who?" "The man We signed the $2.4 billion deal this morning. The wine glass slipped from Veronica's hand and shattered on the marble floor. Dead silence. Aidan's smile never left his face. Mrs. Hale, he said softly, voice carrying through the stunned room. You asked what I'm doing in the VIP area. She stared, speechless. I'm standing in the room of a company I nearly became partners with. He turned to Grant. Nearly. Grant stumbled forward. Aidan. Mr. Cross, please let us explain. Nothing to explain, Aidan said calmly. But there is something to correct. He pulled out his phone. One tap. The massive screen behind the stage lit up in blazing white text. Cross Global terminates all partnership agreements with Hale Enterprises. Effective immediately. The room exploded. Screams. Gasps. Phones buzzing like crazy as news alerts hit every guest's phones. Grant collapsed into a chair, hands shaking. Please, please don't do this, our entire company. Aidan looked down at him. Your company's future should never depend on someone who humiliates people, just because she thinks no one will ever hold her accountable. Veronica's voice cracked. I didn't know. You didn't want to know, Aidan said. Board members started panicking. Investors bolted for the exits. Servers stood frozen. Aidan stepped closer to Veronica, voice quiet but ice cold. You poured wine on the wrong man. Today, you poured away your entire empire. Then he turned, walked through the parted crowd, and left the ballroom, leaving total destruction behind him. The kind that would dominate headlines, crash stocks, and echo through boardrooms for years. Justice wasn't loud. Justice wasn't violent. Justice simply smiled back. Now tell me in the comments, which moment hit you the hardest? The pour? The reveal? Or the screen lighting up with determination? Drop your reaction below, hit that like button if karma tasted sweet today, and subscribe with notifications on, because every week we bring you stories where dignity rises and arrogance collapses.